1, 2, 1.
Hey, hey, tune in today to the Dwight Williams Show. We'll meet Bill, Robert, and One-Eyed John before we go. So gather around your TV and call your friends and let them know to spend this next half hour with the Dwight Williams Show.
Hi, buckaroos. Dwight Williams, and I'm back on there. The Duke of Jacksboro Highway, the mayor of Northeast 28th Street, the Bishop of Belknap, and you ladies know me as a Supreme Allied Commander of Love. Well, welcome to another episode of the Dwight Williams Show. And boys and girls, we're going to have a whole lot of fun today. Psst. Hey, Dwight. Well, look who's here, boys and girls. It's my old buddy, One-Eyed John. Go get the little ones and put them all around the TV set, because my old buddy, One-Eyed John, is here to entertain us. Hey, John, what's up?
Oh, yeah. Hi, boys and girls. Hey, Dwight, I ran into an old friend of ours today. Remember Amarillo Frankie?
Amarillo Frankie. Well, I hadn't seen him in about 2 years. Me and Amarillo Frankie go way back, way back. Where's old Amarillo Frankie been?
He's been in Amarillo, damn it. Where do you think he's been?
I tell you, John, I'm just sick and tired of it. I mean, we give you this chance to get your foot in the door with showbiz again, and what do? Well, 2 episodes you came in and you had to shake so bad you were arguing with everybody and just causing fights, and you don't even remember last episode. You came in here and passed out. I tell you, John, I am sick and tired of it, and I just don't want to see it happen anymore.
I know, Dwight. I'm real sorry about that.
And then there's the trouble you've caused Bill. Poor Bill, he has to go down there to the cable people and apologize to them every time for your behavior and the way you come up here and you're drinking all the time. They don't like to see that. He's not supposed to show stuff like that on his show. He's agreed not to do it. But most importantly, John, just think of the little boys and girls. They love you so much for all your stories and the way you entertain them. Just, we can't have this anymore. Just think of the boys and girls, will you?
I know, Dwight. I know, and I'm real sorry.
John, you keep saying that. I'm sorry, and this happens every time. Look, the last thing we need to deal with right now is some drunk, useless marionette.
Hey now, there's no need for name calling here, Dwight. I ain't no damn marionette.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. What is that smell?
It ain't me. Must be Arthur. He's a musician.
Hey, it's not me. I've been working a real job.
Oh.
No, seriously. What is that smell? It's awful. It smells like rotting wood.
Yeah, smells like rotting wood covered in sweat.
Yeah, smells like rotting wood covered in sweat, soaked in whiskey.
Oh, damn. Do you know what that is?
Hey, Dwight, how's it going? Boy, imagine this, finding you and Arthur in this bar.
Yeah, John, I bet you looked in every bar between here and the stockyards before you found us, too.
No, it's not like that at all. I was just walking down the street collecting some aluminum cans, and I saw this bar, and I said, hey, I've never been in here before, so I decided I'd come in and check it out.
What? You little wooden liar. I told you never to come back in here. I will not take any trouble from a drunk, smelly, useless marionette.
Hey, you watch your mouth. I ain't no damn marionette.
But next time you're at the grocery store and you hear clean up on aisle 5, you just think of Robert, okay? And I remember, well, look who just walked in the door. Hey, go get the little kiddos and tell them to come around, because my little bar buddy's here. Little One-Eyed John's come to visit me. Come on up here, boy. So, this is One-Eyed John. How you been there, John? Hey there, little buddy. What you been doing with yourself there lately?
Well, lately I've been working as a professional fundraiser.
Well, that looks like pretty good. Hey, look, I've been all up and down Jacksboro Highway the past couple of weeks. Cherokee Lounge and Dewdrop Inn. I hadn't seen you. What have you been keeping yourself?
Well, I've been living out in Euless with some crazy woman. Don't know her name, all she does is laugh.
Laughs all the time, huh? Bet that drives you crazy.
Sure does. I think I'll kill her.
Oh, now, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that now.
I can. I killed a man once. Did hard time. Tasted prison food. Buy me a beer.
Nope.
Damn. Hey, did I ever tell you I was on the Ed Sullivan Show once?
Ed Sullivan?
Yeah. February 8th, 1964. We were on right after the Beatles. Everybody remembers them. They don't remember me. Buy me a drink.
Nope.
Damn. Yeah, I started my career kind of late in vaudeville, but then something came along which pretty much ended the old career.
Oh, you mean television?
No, termites. I still got 1,000,000 of them. Buy me a drink.
Nope.
Damn. Yeah, my partner and I were booked into the Baker Hotel in Dallas about 1966. Did I ever tell you that story?
No, I never heard that one before, I'll tell you what.
Well, I was madly in love with the showgirl that was on the tour with us, and one morning I woke up to find my partner, the money, and the showgirl gone. Broke my heart. Been in this area ever since. Buy me a drink.
Nope. Nope.
Damn. So I've been in the area ever since. Sometimes I work at Christmas time in the display windows of department stores. Yeah, that's me. Buy me a drink.
Nope. Nope.
Damn. And other times I just, maybe I collect some aluminum cans too.
Tom, you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I can tough it out. I'm gonna be okay.
Wait a minute, when was the last time you ate something?
Yesterday. But I gotta quit eating out of those dumpsters behind Chinese restaurants.
On the new carpet, and no.
I'll be all...
Oh, okay. Robert's ready to go. Let's go back live to City Hall with my little brother Robert. Take it away, Robert.
My name is Robert. I work at the grocery store, and I take out groceries, and I bring carts back in, and I help the old ladies with their groceries, and I sweep the floors and take out trash, and I always make sure that there's a proper amount of paper or plastic bags.
Okay. Live television, isn't it a hoot? I tell you what, get all the little boys and girls all around the TV set, because we're going to go over to One-Eyed John. My old buddy's got a story for us. Go ahead, John, tell us the story.
Well, hello, boys and girls. It's your old buddy John, and boy, do I have a story for you. It seemed like these two fancy ladies were walking down the street, and they went into a bar, and well, no, I better not tell that one. It's a family show. The other night, we were sitting around we had this barrel of trash on fire, and we were standing around getting warm. And old Charlie walked to the outer edge of the fire, and well, no, we better not tell that one. Let's see. I was in jail one time. No, better not tell. I got a good one. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Once upon a time, in a magical fairyland long, long away. Now, these two dorky kids were walking through the woods, and they came upon a clearing, and there was a quaint little house in the middle of the clearing. And they got closer to it and noticed that it was made completely out of candy and gingerbread. Why, they couldn't believe their eyes. A gingerbread house. So Hansel walked up, knocked on the door, and said, "Hello, person in the gingerbread house. Come out and play with us." But there was no answer. So they walked around the side of the house and tapped on the windows. And again Hansel cried, "Hello, person in the gingerbread house. Why don't you come out and play with us?" But there was no reply, and they couldn't see anybody moving inside the house. So Hansel turned to Gretel and said, "Gretel, there appears that there is no one here at this house. What shall we do?" And Gretel said, "Oh, what the hell, let's tear it down. It's within inside of a freeway, and everybody looks at it. It's an eyesore. Let's tear it down." So they tore the house down, and they ate every bit of it. Ate it all up. Boy, I bet they had a tummy ache. Boy, you bet they had a tummy ache. But just then, the owner of the house stepped into the clearing. It was a wicked witch. And Hansel and Gretel were filled with fear. And the witch cried out, "What have you done? You greedy little boy and girl, what have you done? You've torn down my home, and you ate it. I'm an unemployed wicked witch. It's not my fault I can't find work anymore. And the only place I could live was a place I baked on my own, and now it's gone. Oh, woe is me, I have no place to live. I'm homeless, alone in the element with no visible means of support. It's not my fault. I can't help it. People have just been mean to me. Things haven't worked out that way. Oh, you've got to help me now. Oh, woe is me, I'm homeless. I have no place to live. Woe is me, I'm homeless."
I like the old ladies, but I don't like teenagers, because sometimes those boys are mean to me.
So the wicked witch turned and looked at Hansel and Gretel and said, "It's all your fault. It's all your fault that I'm homeless, that I have nowhere to go and nothing to eat. You hateful, greedy, selfish little boy and girls. Why are you so full of hate? What have I done to make you hate me? Oh, you're so full of hate. I tell you what, why don't you give me some money? Why don't you give me some money so I can find a place to sleep tonight and get some food, for I have nothing left due to your hatefulness." But the hateful little boy and girl turned, looked at each other, and then said to the witch, "No, we're not going to give you a dime, wicked witch. For all we know, you're going to take that money and go spend it on alcohol or drugs. And why don't you get a job, just like everybody else, huh? There's nothing wrong with you. We're not giving you a dime." Damn that Newt Gingrich. So, the wicked witch got furious. She pointed out her finger, said some magic words, and zap! Hansel and Gretel were turned into stone. And there they are today, with gingerbread crumbs on their fat little lips. And they'll be there, turned to stone, forever. The moral of the story, boys and girls, is if you see a homeless person standing on the street corner, give them a buck or two. They can't help it. It's not their fault. And you shouldn't be so hateful not to give them a buck or two. Besides, if you don't give them any money, one of them may be the wicked witch. And they'll sneak up on you when you're on the playground and zap you into stone. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story, boys and girls.
Well, thank you, John. As always, John's got a good story for us.
Why, thank you, Dwight. I tell you what, storytelling sure is thirsty work. Hey, Dwight, why don't you buy me a beer?
No!
Damn! So, that's why Charlie McCarthy hired Mortimer Schnurd. Yeah, now you're catching on, Albert. He made him his partner to shut him up, so no one would ever learn the truth of what happened that night. But I've just told you the truth of what happened that night. And look how different things would have been. Look how different my life would have been if it hadn't been for Charlie McCarthy or those scab marionettes.
Oh, so that's why you guys hate marionettes so much.
Well, yeah, that, and they smell bad and breed like rabbits.
Another tradition we had at the Williams household is after dinner also, each night, each of us would take a turn going around telling a Christmas story. And I don't know any finer storyteller than my old buddy right over here, old One-Eyed... Ooh, I almost gave it away. Then my old buddy over here, Santa John. So get the little boys and girls all around the TV set, because here comes a story from my old buddy. Go ahead, John.
Oh, ho, 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 little boys and girls. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Just a second, boys and girls. Santa's just a little air sick, okay?
Hey, little buddy, you okay there? You want some Pepto-Bismol?
Does it have alcohol or codeine in it?
No.
Damn. I think I'm gonna be okay then. Wipe a little bit off here. Christmas story, yeah. All right, yeah. Well, hi, boys and girls, and it's your old pal Santa John here, and do I have a Christmas story for you? You know, as you know, if you've watched the show, I had a long and illustrious career in show business, and I remember it was 1961. I was working the Christmas pageant at Radio City Music Hall. And one night after the show, me and 5 of the Rockettes got off. We went down the street and...
Now, John, remember, this is a family show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. Yeah, I know another story here. Once upon a time, not very long ago, in a town not very far away. Robert, will you knock it off?
Sorry, John.
Oh, yeah, whatever. So anyway, where was I? Oh, once upon a time, not too long ago, and in a place down, I think it's off of Meadowbrook Road. Anyway, this young boy and girl, it was Christmas Eve, and this young boy and girl were fast asleep. They had fallen asleep so excited, because they knew that Santa would be coming that night and would be bringing them wonderful presents. When all of a sudden they were startled awake by a noise. They heard it down in the living room. They got up, went down the stairs, looked around the corners, and there he was. They could tell by his dress who he was. From the red and white hat on his head, to his 3-day growth stubble beard, to his red print Hawaiian shirt, blue jeans, and scruffy white tennis shoes. Yes, they knew it was Santa Claus. And just at that minute, he turned around and they saw him. And he looked right at the boy and girl.
What did they do, John? Hush, Robert. What'd they do, John?
Well, they just stood there. They were just so frightened. And finally the little boy spoke up and said, "Why, Santa, what is Mommy and Daddy's VCR doing in that sack?" And Santa said, "Well, don't you know, the spirit of Christmas is in the giving. And your Mommy and Daddy have given me this VCR to go give to a poor family, along with the stereo and a couple of spare TV sets. But you can be part of the giving too there, little boy and girl." And they said, "How, Santa? How can we be part of the giving?" And Santa said, "Why, you can go in there and get some food for Santa, like cans of Vienna sausage, any cans of soup, cans of Wolf Brand chili. Oh, and that funny-shaped bottle on the top shelf that Daddy takes a drink of just before Grandma comes to visit. Yeah, you get that. Oh, and one more thing. Toilet paper. Lots of toilet paper." So the little boy and girl scampered off, and they got the stuff, and they put it in Santa's sack. And Santa said, "Now, little boy and girl, you go right back up to bed. And it's our little secret. Don't you dare tell anybody, or I'll come, don't dare tell anybody. And I'll be right back after I give these away and bring you your presents." So they ran off the bed and fell right into dreamland. And the next morning, they opened their presents, those that were left after the police arrived. And they opened their presents, and everybody had a Merry Christmas. So just remember, if you see a scruffy-looking Santa out on the street corner, give him a buck or two. Remember, it's more blessed to give than to receive. Besides, you may go out of town for the holidays. Oh, well, anyway, Merry Christmas, boys and girls.
Well, thank you, John. That's a good story. John's always got a good story to tell. Well, I tell you what, why don't we light the candles on the birthday cake and get that going, okay? Hey, say, John, where's the cake?
What?
The birthday cake, John. Remember, you volunteered yesterday to go by the bakery and pick it up, so I gave you the money for it.
Say, Bill, you're looking awful dapper lately. Are you losing weight?
John, where's the cake?
So, that explains it.
Explains what, Albert?
Well, John shows up underneath the bridge last night, and he's got himself an unopened bottle of Jack Daniels, a couple of cans of Vienna sausage, and a loaf of bread. Told me he got the money from begging bus fare.
Bus fare? How does he do that?
Well, the way he does it is that he hangs out around the Greyhound bus station downtown there, and he goes up to people and tells them that his brother's having emergency surgery, and he needs money for bus fare to Florida.
Brother in Florida? Now, he doesn't have a brother in Florida. He's a wooden puppet. His brother's a coffee table in West Virginia.
And a damn nice one, too. Doesn't have a single glass ring on him. Man, I cannot believe that you would take the money for your friend's birthday cake and go spend it on a bottle of booze. Oh, yeah? Well, you were spending a lot of time with that bottle yourself, pal. Well, man, I didn't know that's where the money came from for that bottle of booze. Well, it never mattered before, Mahogany Head. It matters now, Birch Breath, Termite Brain, Elm Black Face, Muppet, Howdy Doody, Kukla, Charlie McCarthy, you mannequin, Marionette. You died! You ever say that again?
Bill, you grab Albert. I'll get John.
Let me go. I'm gonna kick his little hardwood butt. Yeah? Well, you're one tough animated figure when you got somebody holding your back, aren't you?
Can't we all just get along?
Hell no. All right, you knuckleheads, you knock it off. Try that again, I'll turn you both into a couple of number 2 lead pencils. But it's all his fault.
I don't care whose fault it is. You two just knock it off.
Oh, Bill, I forgot about something. When you go to Walmart, could you give me some batteries for my flashlight?
What size?
Oh, regular flashlight.
Pen light, lantern.
No, a flashlight.
Well, wait a minute, Dwight. Let me look around here. I may have some batteries rather than 5 of them. I think I know what you're looking for. Let me see. No. Let me look here in the catch-all drawer. Underneath here, I got an ice cream scoop, and a screwdriver. There's an ashtray, and this. I didn't know I had this. It's a bottle of wine I got for Christmas last year.
A bottle of wine? Where?
Now, no, John, don't.
Give it to me!
John, let go of it. Now, John, put that down right now.
No, I haven't had a drink in 15 days. I've been a good boy. It's mine. I deserve it.
Watch out, Bubba. He has a meat cleaver.
Robert, get yourself in the bathroom and lock the door right now.
Yes, Bubba.
Bill, get on the phone and call the police.
Yes, I'd like to report a puppet with a cleaver.
Yeah, take another step, hayseed, and you'll be speaking 2 octaves higher.
Now, John. Oh, hell.
A dancer once.
John, chill out, okay?
Chill out? Who you telling to chill out there, hayseed? I chill you out. I'll take you outside.
Oh, great. I got me a passed out puppet.